Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How we doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you got good weather. We got a rainy, cloudy, humid day. Dark outside. Well, I decided to go in and talk with the Kalkaska Village Police because there's a lot of crime happening in the village of Kalkaska, and some of it has affected me directly. And because of the way it has affected me directly, it has affected every man, woman, and mammal, potentially every man, woman, and mammal, for being denied optimal oral health with cannabis. So I've been bringing this forward. There's not one medical professional that'll stand up and say, I see it. Not even the ex-military doctor. I believe he was a field doctor. I can't swear to that, but I do believe that's my impression. He was a field doctor, and he's involved in the cannabis business with other military men. Yeah, and the leader of that group told me he didn't even think he advised me against sending out my open letter, which was one of the first steps that I took before I petitioning the DEA. I'm pretty sure that the open letter came first. They were both right about the same time, so maybe I got the order confused. But at any rate, it just came to mind. I have never had an encounter with the chief of police of Kalkaska. And for that matter, I don't think I've ever had an encounter with any of the officers of the village Kalkaska police. And I decided I think I should talk with this man because this is his jurisdiction. So that's what I did. And but he doesn't want to hear what I have to say. I was having a conversation or giving my story, making my report, maybe being interviewed. I was recording live on YouTube, and I asked if he had his body cam on. He said he did. That's good. I'm looking for justice. Who's above the law? So I started recording, and then there was a glitch. So where I introduced myself and I introduced the police officer that they initially started with, that's gone. I hit restart, and it started playing and recording, but that beginning is gone. So we don't even get that fella's name. Nobody gave me a business card. And it turned out to be a very short meeting. Looks like it was under 13 minutes because I got looks like 13 minutes and 13 minutes 37 seconds on the video. Kalkaska Village Police. So I'm gonna start it up here at the 9 minute 45-second mark. We'll just listen for a minute, and then I'll say some more. Some disagreement as to whether dispensaries were allowed in what was written. Okay,
again, nothing that I have control over.
Okay, I'm not saying you had control over that. I'm just trying to explain to you the situation so that you can understand why I'm here to talk with you. Okay.
I don't know what you think we can do for you, though. I don't.
All right. He doesn't He doesn't know what I think they can do for me. He won't listen. He don't want to listen to anything. And he's going to tell me what he don't have power or authority over when I'm not even discussing whether he has power or authority over that. Here we go.
You have corruption happening in your jurisdiction.
You live in the village?
I don't live in the village.
Then it's not jurisdiction.
It happened in the village.
You just said it wasn't.
No, I didn't just say it wasn't. He asked me where I lived. He asked me if I live in the village. We were talking about raids at my home and raids at my shops, which were outside the village. This guy just wants to twist words. And listen to his tone of voice. This is the police chief. Because the officer excused himself, and the police chief is all of a sudden there. And so we started this, what did I say? 10 minutes and something into it. We're talking with the police chief here.
Is the sheriff's department in the village?
What happened?
Is the sheriff's department in the village? Is the court in the
Back
village?
up yourself. It's time to go. We're done.
I got two simple questions. Is the courthouse in the village jurisdiction, and is the sheriff's department in the village jurisdiction? Pack up your stuff. We're done. All right. Now he's got me feeling a little bit flustered because he's being completely uncooperative. So my mind is racing. So I want to be careful about what I say. And so there's maybe a awkward moment of silence here. I start to say something. I don't continue on with it. And that leads into another interaction. So I'm just going to let it play here. You can watch the whole video. It's only 13 some minutes. Kalkaska Village Police. All right, this one is Kalkaska Village Police No Justice. Here we go.
You're just here to argue.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Pack
not.
up your stuff. It's
I'm
time to
not.
go.
I'm not here to
Pack
argue.
up your stuff. It's time to go. I'm telling you nicely. Pack up your stuff. It's time to go.
Okay. Watch my movements. And you tell me if I'm staring at this man.
You can keep staring at me, but that's not helping you any.
I'm not staring at you.
You look at me every chance you get. I've done this for 23 years.
Okay.
I understand body language very well.
All right.
Did that look like I was staring at that man? Does it? I don't think so. All right. Got a little bit more to go here. Just a couple more minutes.
I want to know why you're not allowing me to say what I need to
We
say.
have no authority over what your complaint is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We have no authority over this at all. It's not in our authority in any way. So it's
When
not
you
gonna
have
help
when you have corruption happening in your
it's not
jurisdiction,
happening in our jurisdiction.
All right. He's already determined there's no corruption happening in his jurisdiction. I'll back that up. I'll back that up 10 seconds, see if we catch that.
So it's
when
not
you
gonna
have
help
when you have corruption happening in your
it's not
jurisdiction,
happening in our jurisdiction.
the village, the sheriff's department.
The crime that you're claiming occurred at, it was at your house, which is not.
No, wait a minute. He didn't even let me explain the crime. I just told him it happened in the courthouse, in the jailhouse, in the village. Didn't I? All right, we'll keep playing.
And if not your house, your business, which is outside of the village.
No, there's, if you allow me to talk more, it happened in the court. It happened at the sheriff, okay? I went and met with the, I've got over 190 videos on this now, okay?
It's gotten nowhere. So why do you think all of a sudden it's going to change?
Oh, it's gotten me nowhere, has it? It's gotten me nowhere. Oh, my goodness, Mr. Popa. Oh, my goodness. I have so much documentation. It has gotten me a long ways. And this is why you won't give me the time to say what needs to be said. Because you think if you don't hear it, you don't know it, you don't see it, when it's known that you know it, you hear it, you see it, I think you know all about this. I think you know all about me. That's what I think. Here we go. We'll play the rest.
You're in the wrong place. I do not have any authority whatsoever over the judge of this county. None. You're not catching on to what I'm saying. I don't.
Kalkaska, you have no jurisdiction to deal with it. If the prosecutor is committing crimes, if the police are committing crimes in the village of Kalkaska, you have no jurisdiction to deal with that.
Have a good day.
All right.
So that's it, folks. Try to bring attention to the corruption in the village of Kalkaska to the chief of police of the village of Kalkaska, the city manager, and this is the treatment that you get. Where do you go from here? Court of public opinion. People have got to stand up. Now, I think if 40 men were standing with me, maybe that would have gone a little bit differently. A 100 men standing with me, saying, Chief, shut the F up. And listen to the crimes that happened in your jurisdiction and ongoing ramifications and injustice from all of it. That's what it's going to take. Going to take court of public opinion. Where are the men? Where are you, men? I want to know. Does the chief of police to the village of Kalkaska and the city manager look good? Does he look good? That's all I want to know. Well, at this moment, to that point, that's what I want to know. Does he look good or does he not look good? Did he conduct himself like he's interested in justice, law and order, in correcting a wrong, in making things right? I don't think so. Lord have mercy. The chat disconnected. That's all. Nobody made a comment. All right, folks. I just wanted to give a little bit of explanation there. You can see it all, see it with your own eyes. Hey, Josh Eddy. Yeah, working the graveyard shift. I can imagine you might have been sleeping. I don't know how much of that you caught, but you'll have to rewind. Yeah, I just explaining the previous video of my encounter with the Kalkaska village police chief. I was just explaining that, Josh. Playing a couple of minutes because I took it live on YouTube. So at any rate, I'm just getting ready to end it. And so I'm signing off now. I love you all. I'm fighting for you. Looking for those men that'll stand. Force one of these tyrants to do his job. Or just arrest him, put him behind his bars. All right, everybody. Much love. Be safe out there. Own your authority.